Stop! Okay, look, I promise you, this is not what you think it is, okay? I promise you, I'm done with this game. I cannot record it anymore. I promise this will be the last time I ever do it. Actually, matter of fact, I don't even want to record it right now. Alright, we're never recording this game again. Today, we're gonna be playing 3...
Hello everybody, this is PukaTuka here. Today, we are going to be playing Doki Doki Blue Skies. Once again, I love this game, and if you love it, make sure you are to hit that like button. Enjoy the video.
Guys, I don't know what that was about. I'm gonna move on from that. I would never not play this game. I love this game. And by that, I'm just gonna skip through everything here. Don't ever deviate, okay? Trust me. But if I want to be productive today, the library is probably my best bet. The closest one also happens to be near school, so I might even see some people I know there. Hopefully, I can get some work done, but knowing me, I'll most likely procrastinate anyway. Yeah, you're right. I do that all the time, especially with YouTube. I'm still uploading daily. I upload a week's worth, and then I'm like, all right, I should probably record. I'm like, all right, tomorrow, I'll probably record. I'm like, I don't record. And then the videos, I run out of videos, so I'm like, okay, now I gotta upload something. And then those are where you get the videos where I'm just doing something stupid or really short. And, you know, I enjoy those videos a lot too. So anything I do, I really enjoy. Except for when I play Doki. The refreshingly cool air sends shivers up my spine as I step inside. It seems to be a bit of a slow day for the librarians. Well, most people are probably out enjoying the sunny day instead of wasting away indoors. I shrugged to myself. No, knowledge is power, right? While everyone else spent their days frolicking outside, I studied the books. To be honest though, I haven't studied for the exams yet at all. Every time I try, my mind wanders back to the festival. Coming here was the right choice. If I was trying to work at home like usual, I'd get in a bad mood and slack off again. Hell, I can't help but think about it now. I wonder how everyone else is doing. Maybe I'll try to ask about it again during the next club meeting. As I scan the empty tables for their optimal seating position, I spot a familiar white ribbon perched on top of a ponytail. I'd have expected that Monica would be out with her friends, but then again, she is an honors student. Oh, hey Monica. Hello, Puka. She smiles and is as polite as ever, but it doesn't seem like she's very talkative at the moment. Didn't expect to see you at the library. Well, I had to study it, but didn't think I'd be able to get anything done at home. Oh, is that so? I may not be the most observant guy around, but she seems like she wants to be alone. Way to go me. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Well, that could have gone so much worse. It was like talking to a brick wall. To be honest, I'm not sure if she's actually being frosty or if I'm just overthinking it. Although she might just be busy studying right now, in which case I probably shouldn't bother her anymore. Suddenly, I don't really feel like studying. But since I'm here, maybe I should do some reading. I pull out Portrait of Markov from my bag. I quickly flip to where I left off last night and begin reading. It's really quite a captivating book. If all the novels Yuri reads are like this, I can see why she'd be so absorbed in them all the time. Especially when I mute my phone, that'd be great. Although, I can't help but feel the itch to read manga in the back of my mind. It's like an addiction at this point. I can't help but prefer manga to prose novels. I'm in the middle of the chapter when I feel the tap on my shoulder. Oh, hey Natsuki. What's up? Not much, just doing some reading. Huh? Half expected you to be at home playing video games. Nah, that's my plan for tomorrow. Natsuki chuckles. Now, what are you doing here? Oh, I was just checking this out. Natsuki holds up the novel she has in her hands. Red Autumn Ride? Hey, I used to read that. Really? Yeah, I actually have the first couple of volumes at home. Well, this is only the first one. Actually, you want to borrow my manga then after you're done? I mean, it's not like you really need to do that since I can just go to the library. Oh, well, suit yourself, but it is more convenient to do that because I won't have to walk all the way here. You know what? Just text me when you need one. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do. Want to sit down? Fine. I want to get this started anyway. Classic Natsuki. Such a tsundere. I love tsunderes because we all know how I ranked her. If you haven't seen that, go watch my Doki Doki Literature Club character ranking video. You'll see how I truly feel about all these characters. You'll see who I'm truly in love with. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Natsuki takes the seat next to me, and we both start reading our respective books. I occasionally look over to see where Natsuki is in the volume. I vaguely remember what happens in the series, but seeing it again, the memories start coming back. What are you looking at? Natsuki's voice suddenly snaps me out of my thoughts. Oh, nothing. I go back to the portrait of Markov. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice Natsuki peeking at me. Calling me out for peeking when she peeks at me? A bit hypocritical, don't you think? You know, I'm actually kind of thirsty. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Want anything? Yeah, can I get a... Actually, you'll probably just end up getting me the wrong one. I'll come with you. Alright. The vending machine. Home to some of life's greatest choices. Eventually, I settle on a lemon lime soda. Although my decision was fairly quick, the same can't be said for Natsuki, who somehow looks both irritated and thoughtful at the same time. You look like someone who's trying to choose a house to buy, you know? Big decision, huh? Oh, shut up! I chuckle a bit as Natsuki continues to look. You know, when you said I would end up getting the wrong one, I thought that meant you knew what you wanted. Well, they don't have what I wanted here, okay? Jeez. To say this outburst was unexpected would be a bit of an understatement. Instinct tells me that I should apologize, even though I don't really think I was that rude. I'm sorry? Natsuki gives me a slightly flustered look. It's fine. Although I am paying for it, so I think I have some sort of right to tease. Natsuki huffs and turns back to the machine. Her eyes dart back and forth a bit before she sighs. Okay, I'll just take this one, cause I don't really care. I just want to read. Natsuki presses some buttons and her soda drops from the bottom of the machine. Drinks in hand, we made our way back to the table. Or at least we would if there weren't some other students sitting at our table. It's a boy and a girl, and based on how the guy has his arms around the girl, definitely dating. What are they doing here? Natsuki quietly mouths her question to me. No idea. I take my seat and pop off the tab of my soda. After taking a swig, I return to Portrait of Markov. The eye on the cover stares ominously back at me. A chill runs down my spine, and I can't help but feel uneasy. Maybe I should have read some manga like usual. I look over at Natsuki and her own manga. Natsuki sits with her legs crossed, holding her volume up to her face. There's an awkwardness in the air that keeps distracting me despite my attempts at ignoring it. I sneak glances over the couple. They're both reading out some large book, possibly a textbook. Not exactly my idea of a date, but hey, whatever works. We're just about able to ignore them and carry on reading until the girl's voice rings out. Hey, I think I've seen you guys before. I look, something about this, like, exact situation, bothers me. Like, I'm annoyed by this couple. I'm annoyed by the concept of this couple. Like, if I could put myself into this situation, I would have left a while ago. Why? Because I hate having to see that stuff. Not like jealousy or anything like that. It's just, shut up. I hope you're happy, but shut up. We both look up at her, although she claims to recognize us. I don't think I've ever seen her before. That festival you guys held, well, I didn't even get to read that. You know, for your poetry thing? Natsuki's look of anger swiftly prompts me to respond. Oh, right, what exactly am I meant to say here? Talk about an awkward situation. You guys made a cute couple. She smiles sweetly. And there you go. That came out of nowhere. No way, we were just friends, jeez. They both chuckle, seeing Natsuki so flustered. Aw, shame. You make a cute couple. Girl cuts Natsuki off. Okay, babe, we should get going. I hate those two. If I could just, do some. Look, I'm not one who's prone to prone to fighting people. But this, oh man, I'd hate that. I don't know how much I'd hate it, but we'd find out. The guy nods and packs up the book. They both quickly head out the door, leaving Natsuki and I bewildered. I look over at her. She has an expression that's half confusion and half embarrassment. Well, that just happened. Yeah. Even with them gone, the awkward feeling in the air remains, but at least it's easier to focus now. I try and pick off from where I stopped. After a couple minutes of reading, I start getting into my book, and the embarrassment begins to fade away. The outside world starts to drown out as I become more and more invested in the story. I thought I was going the Natsuki route, not the Yuri route, but hey, I guess this works, and then we'll just do the exact opposite next time, you know what I mean? I stay like this until I finish the chapter, to which I finally come back to reality.
Snap back to reality!
Man. I know I've already edited this. A bit. But do not Do not add in Eminem snap back to reality right there. Don't. Do not. Don't. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Closing the volume, I look up at Natsuki, equally invested in the manga she's reading. Almost done, just a couple pages. Looks like you're pretty invested. It's alright. The characters aren't really that likable so far. Yeah, I don't remember liking any of them when I started it too. At least some of them do the right things when it counts. Hey, spoilers! Sorry. That kinda just slipped out. Anyway, do you want the second do you want the second volume? Sure. Alright, I'll bring it on Monday. I don't get how you can prefer that creepy book Yuri gave you over manga. Perfect Girls is probably way more interesting. Well, I can't deny that it's creepy, but you should give it a shot. My ear was itchy. It's actually pretty intriguing. I'll pass. I don't like horror, so how about this? I'll read Parfait Girls if you read Portrait of Markov. I don't know. Maybe. Natsuki glances at the clock. I gotta go. Alright, see you Monday, Natsuki. Yeah, bye. Natsuki puts the volume in her bag and heads for the door. As I continue reading my book, I can't help but crack a smile at the thought of sharing my manga with her on Monday. Aw, look at that. So cute. Oh, Act 2! Patience! Man, this is a whole new act because this is Natsuki's route. Hey, I draw S's like that too. Occasionally. Ugh. Another Monday, another week of school. I also didn't get much sleep last night. Fun. Oh well, it's not like I can skip class. Even if I did, if Mom found out, I wouldn't hear the end of it. But I like my free time, so I'll keep my mouth shut and do my work. The familiar chatter of students fills the hallways as I change into my school shoes. I waited up for Sayuri today, so I arrived at school later than usual. Homeroom starts soon, so I'd better get moving. Hey, wait up! Huh? I spin around, looking for the source of the voice. I find Natsuki not that far behind me. Oh, hey Natsuki. Hey, do you have that copy of Red Autumn yet? Oh yeah, right here. I open up my bag and pull out the manga. Natsuki quickly snatches it out of my hands. I could only imagine Gollum, like, from the Lord of the Rings. Like, just, like, you know, like, my precious one. Yeah, with this, like, you know, weird, crawly, like, that, you know, that type of personality. I don't know. Do you have Parfait Girls? It's in the literature club, duh. I don't have it on me. Oh, right. Alright. Dang, I was kind of hoping she had it on her. I was looking for something to do in the homeroom. Do you think I have enough time to go grab it? I doubt it. Homeroom starts in like 3 minutes. I checked the clock on a wall nearby. Oh yeah, jeez. Bro, just run faster. Simple. Just be fast. What homeroom are you in, by the way? 1C. You? 2B. Didn't know you were a first year. My amazing poem abilities made you think otherwise, didn't they? I can't help but smile a bit at how proud she is of her poetry. Indeed, they did. Who's your homeroom teacher? I have Omi-sensei. She's also my English teacher. Oh, I remember her. One of my classmates had her last year. They said she was really strict. Yeah, she is. She freaks out if literally anybody is late. But she's almost always late. It's so stupid. Yeah, I've heard all the stories. My homeroom teacher is late sometimes too, but I mean, he cuts everyone some slack, so no one really minds. He's pretty chill. Lucky. Anyway, what can I expect from this one? What one? The second volume. Natsuki taps her finger on the novel. Duh. Oh, right. That one. From what I can remember, it's relatively the same as Parfait Girls. First volume is an intro to the characters, second volume is where things start picking up. Alright. Suddenly, I hear the bell ring. My eyes dart over to the clock. It's 8:40. Oh crap, we're gonna be late. Natsuki's eyes meet the clock and her facial expression mirrors mine. This is to say, panic. God, how long did we talk? I'll see you at the literature club. Yeah, bye. Natsuki and I bolt in the opposite directions. When I get to my class, I'm one of the last to arrive. One of the, not the last. If you're not the last, you're winning. As per usual, Sakurai isn't even here yet. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Without him here, everyone is talking amongst themselves rather than finding their seats. I think I'll drop my stuff off and grab a quick drink. Hey, Puka. Huh? Shiori! You didn't really get a lot of screen time last time, but now you get more, I guess. Were you in my class last time? I don't remember. Anyway. Oh, hey, Shiori. Hey, I just wanted to say I really liked your poem. Poem? Oh, the festival, right. What? You already forgot? I've been trying to. Yeah, I don't blame you. Those guys were such idiots. You could say that again. Yeah, it sucks you guys had to deal with that. That ought to mess up your whole getting new members thing. You don't say. Hey, speaking of which, did you say you were gonna come to one of our meetings, right? Oh, that? Yeah, that was just to make Monica feel better. I'm not actually going. It clashes with my band practice anyway. Okay, fair enough. It's just unfortunate we couldn't control them, even though it's our club. They only stopped when that one girl yelled at all of them. Oh, Natsuki? Yeah, I wish it hadn't come to that, but oh well, nothing we can do now. Yep. Alright, well, time for attendance since Sakurai isn't here. Alright, again? Shiori snickers at my little joke. I know, right? Anyway, she turns to the rest of the class. In your seats, everyone, let's take attendance. Everybody breaks up from their groups and takes their seats. I do the same and idly watch her as she takes the attendance. About 2 minutes pass before the door opens and in walks Sakurai. My apologies, class. Had a late night. Oh, you were out with my mom. Oh, that makes sense. Besides, it should be illegal to make people wake up before 9. You right. I don't have to, though, so I mean, it's okay for me. Our light laughter follows his quip. He's certainly not wrong. Alright, it's time to take attendance. Let's see here. Oh, it seems like someone beat me to it. He looks up at Shiori, who smiles proudly in return. Oh, so only Emi is absent. As if on cue, the door swings open and in walks Emi. Sorry, sir, don't worry about it, Emi. Trust me. I'm not in a position to criticize people for being late. More laughter. That was a prime example of why Sakurai is so popular and respected amongst the students. Alright, guys, let's get to it. Pull out your notes. Look, if I've had a teacher like Sakurai. Redacted. We'll call him Mr. T from Boom Beach. Mr. T from Boom Beach was such a great teacher. Was such a great, like, relaxed, laid back teacher. Like if I had to compare Sakurai to any teacher I've ever had, it'd be Mr. T. I can't say who it is because I don't know if that's confidential or anything like that. I don't know about that. But Mr. T, if you're out there and you don't know who you are, just know I'm talking about you. You were great, and I loved being in your class in middle school. This was middle school, not high school. Middle school. Middle school, my English teacher. All right, that's all I can say. Anyway, maybe that gives more information than... No, his name gives more information. Yeah, anyway. He's still not my favorite teacher of all time. That goes to Mr. B. Mr. B. The greatest teacher of all time. Math teacher, my sophomore year. My favorite teacher of all time. Nothing will ever beat him, I hope. My bar of standard is set really high for classes. But anyway... A couple of groans come from the back of the class. Yeah, I know. But we've all got to cover today. We've got a lot to cover today. Now, if you've been paying attention, which I hope you have been, you'll know our current focus is the 20th century Europe. Specifically, the events leading up to World War I. Now, the question is, what kind of political climate leads to a war that ended up killing 17 million people? My arm itches. Well, guys, I'm glad you asked. Or at least, I'll pretend like you did. Looks like the lesson has begun. Yeah, that's how it goes. The lesson continues on as normal, with nothing out of the ordinary happening. Notes are taken, questions are answered, normal boring classroom stuff. Despite how typical the lesson is, Sakurai's energy holds my attention so well that the bell surprises me. A couple people say goodbye, but most of us wave as Sakurai packs up his stuff and walks out the door. I'm gonna save because I forgot to do it, but... Man, sometimes I truly do miss being in a classroom, and then I remember I had to wake up at 8 a.m. to get to school. No, I didn't have to wake up at 8. I had to be in school, in a classroom at 8 a.m. And then I remember I don't miss that. And for university, you get so much more lineage, and you get to choose when your classes are, as long as you choose them in time. Unlike I did last semester, where I went to class at 8 a.m. I didn't escape the pain. However, I can't really choose between between class and working, because, I work at, the earliest 3:30 p.m., so I can't really take afternoon classes. It's just hard for me to do. Alright? It's hard for me to do that when, I have to work as well. If I was a full-ride scholarship student, this would be a whole different situation. Because guess what? I'd be on campus, I'd be staying there, I'd be school, and I wouldn't have anything else to worry about besides school. Obviously, probably do some on-campus job stuff, so I can buy some stuff throughout the year, but man, I would love to be a full-time student and not have to worry about working as well, because that would be really fun, I think. However, that reminds me, try in high school. I don't care. try in high school. Do your best. All right? Better grades you get, better scholarships you get, more universities want you. Do sports. Do sports, all right? Sports also helps, all right? You may not want to be, into sports, for, your career, but it does help drastically, all right? It gives you multiple perspectives on life and how it will truly develop you as a person. Anyway, a couple people say goodbye and I already read that. It's finally lunchtime. This is probably my favorite part of the day, excluding the literature club, of course. Sayori's in my lunch period. Maybe I'll sit with her today, if I can find her, that is. Oh, there she is. Sayori's sitting by the wall, on a bench, all alone. She's gazing off into the distance, staring at nothing. Maybe I won't disturb her. She seems like she's not in a good mood today. Oh no, I have to make a choice. Sit with Sayori. We save Sayori. We should probably save Sayori. I mean, she may not be in a good mood, but we can still try and help. But if we leave... Sit with Sayori. Oh, she doesn't look good. Oh no, I made a mistake. Hey, Sayori. What? It seems that Nope, not you. Phone, every time. Seems I startled her. Guess she didn't see me coming. Oh, hi, Puka. And I didn't see you there. Sorry about that. I was just wondering if you wanted to eat lunch together, like we used to. Sure. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, cool. Sayori slides over and I take a seat next to her. Both of us reach into our bags and pull out our lunches. So, how's the day been so far? Not bad. I kind of fell asleep in math class. Sayori, exactly what time did you get to bed last night? That's not important. I was just tired, I swear. I raise an eyebrow. Sayori. Besides, math class is boring. Alright, fair enough. She breathes a sigh of relief. Hey, wait. You were saying you were really sleeping on our walk to school today, and complaining that you had a hard time falling asleep? Maybe. Puka, you can't tell me to go to bed early if you're not going to bed early either. That's hypocrisy. Fine, you got me. But that doesn't change the fact that you need to go to bed earlier. You need to do it too. Okay, how about this? I'll go to bed earlier if, and only if, you do it too. Fair enough. Alright, cool. They shouldn't make us come to school so early anyway. Yeah, but if we started late, we'd probably finish in the late afternoon or evening. Oh yeah, besides, I have Sakurai in the morning, and he makes history enjoyable. Don't you like history? Depends on the subject matter. Sometimes the periods are more interesting than others. Yeah, I guess so. What's your favorite time period? Tough question. I really don't know. I mean, I know mine. It's Greek mythology. I love whatever, getting into Greek and Roman, history. Not even mythology, just history. Mythology is different than history, I assume. Maybe. But Greek and Roman history, just... elite. I really don't know. You? Oh. Speak of the devil. I think I've already done this before. I don't care. Oh, ancient Greece. I love the Greek gods. Oh, wait, no. The Roman Empire. I might have to go make a new ranking video. Sayori's ranking may have just gone up, but guess what? If that was including... that ranking video would be so different if I included, all the modded playthroughs I've done. Because the MC would probably... Monica might actually just, drastically drop. Monica's not really, a big part of most mods. She really isn't. She doesn't. She isn't. I mean, besides, most beginnings where it's just oh, man, you're gonna reset and play a mod? Okay, well, fun. I won't do anything now. And besides that, she just sort of exists. I mean, that's about it for Monica. I know there's, obviously there's mods dedicated to everyone. This is why I like Blue Skies, because, you get a taste of everyone besides Monica. I'll find something for Monica another time. Yeah, their culture is so interesting. Didn't the Romans just steal their culture from the Greeks? I take it back, ancient Greece is the best. I can't help but smile. Sayori's is still as bubbly as ever. Well, there's the bell. See you at the literature club, Sayori? Hi, Puka. I said that as a question, not as a statement, but oh well. The literature club. The best part of my day. The week was dragged by really slowly. But, thankfully, it's Friday today. That excitement that looms over you the entire day is both a blessing and a curse. A blessing in the sense that you're home free once school is over. A curse in the same sense that it makes the day seem a lot longer than usual. Oh well, no sense complaining. If I remember correctly, Natsuki said she had a poem she wanted to show me. It took a bit of coaxing in the beginning, but I've gotten to the point with Natsuki that she'll actually take my constructive criticism. She's very stubborn when it comes to her poems and writing style, so this is a big step forward. At least for me it is. I'm not completely sure if the other girls are on good terms with Natsuki at the moment. Ever since the festival, things have been kind of tense. It's eased up a bit, yeah, but it's still there. I'm gonna stop. I don't really know how to deal with it. Deal with it though. I don't think anyone does. So for now, we're kind of stuck. Yeah, that happens. That's life. After a bit of walking, I reach the club room door, but find myself hesitating to open it. You know, I kind of don't feel like dealing with all the tension in the club today, and I'm suddenly feeling tired. Maybe I'll just... Whoa! I jump back, startled. Natsuki sticks her head out the door with a confused look on her face. Hey, are you coming in or what? We're just standing there like an idiot. Oh, am I? How you sigh? Well, no turning back now. Yeah, I'll be right in. Well, hurry up. We don't have all day. I hear ya. I walk inside the club room and I'm greeted by the same old sight. Monika is talking with Sayuri at the front of the room. Yuri is reading one of the desks, and Natsuki is lost somewhere in the closet. Hey, this sounds like the normal game. Aw man, I love this. She pops out a minute later with a piece of paper in her hand. Here, take a look at this one. Ah, the deer. A beaten down path in between the trees as I walk along. All of a sudden I see a deer in the thickest staring back at me. He struts his antlers like it's a crown, his soft brown fur that blends in with the ground. His gentle hooves that don't make a sound. He's the king of the forest and I must bow down. A deer in the thicket staring back at me. He turns around and runs into the trees, not stuck on a path, allowed to roam free. Oh, how I wish that were me. Okay, cool. Well, what do you think? Not bad. Not bad at all. Natsuki smiles proudly. I think I get the symbolism. The deer represents a sort of desire to be free, to follow your spirit, yeah? I love Harry Potter. Man, stags as a Patronus. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's about right. I see. Well, I like the symbolism. Is this your first time writing about anything nature-related? Yeah, why? Well, this is just my opinion, but I feel like you could have been a bit more descriptive. Huh? What do you mean? Well, what really makes your poems unique is how they convey complex ideas with simpler words and phrases. But nature, if you look at it from a certain angle, it isn't really all that complex. It's just pretty, and when describing something pretty, typically descriptive words would work better. Uh-oh, I can only see this going bad. I should have just gone home today. I get that nature wasn't the primary focus of the poem, but I think more descriptive words would have added to it. You know what I mean? Natsuki looks at me quizzically. Strangely enough, I don't really see any anger in her expression, just more skepticism. Finally, she speaks up. Since when did you become a poem expert? Huh? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? You sounded like Monika there. Not gonna lie, I didn't not expect that. Well, what can I say? You've had an effect on me. Oh really? How so? Well, you've taught me to look at poems more constructively. And my style is very much like yours. Well, I'd be lying if I said I haven't been listening to your constructive criticism, so yeah. I find myself smiling. I hand back Natsuki's poem. Hey, you want to read some more Parfait Girls or something? Uh-huh, sure. Cool, I'll go grab it. Usual spot? Yep, gotcha. Natsuki goes to sit over by the wall while I grab the book from my bag. Which volume are you on, by the way? 8 or 9? I can't remember. 8. Yeah. Oh man, dang, you suck at reading. I sit down next to Natsuki, opening the novel to where I had left off the night before. Hey, I remember you mentioning that you'd be open to baking some more or something. I'm free tomorrow, so like, if you want to. I'd love to. Look, doesn't matter what you say, I'd love to. But you say anything right here. You could say anything. I'm saying I'd love to. Not me, really. I'm just saying my character seems to have that type of personality right now. Really? Of course. I had a blast speaking with you back during the festival. I'd be glad to do it again. Sure, that sounds fun. What time do you want to come over? 2? Would that work? Works fine. Okay, cool. Alright, well, now where were we? Okay, everyone. I'd like you all to come to the front. I have an idea that you guys might want to hear. Alright, never mind, I guess. I swear, she times it perfectly just to mess with us. All I can do is shrug, and Natsuki and I join Yuri and Sayuri in the front of the room. So guys, as you know, Halloween, I'm skipping this. There's no more no Halloween, not doing it. Halloween is coming up pretty soon, so Sayuri and I were talking, and she suggested that we have a Halloween party. Thoughts? A Halloween party? How many people are we talking, exactly? Oh, just us. It's more like a get-together than a full-blown party. Yeah, we could all dress up, play games, and share ghost stories. Or better yet, we could all write horror poems and share them. I'm good. I see a slight flicker in Yuri's eyes when Monika mentions horror poems. I think that could be fun if you guys want to, that is. Natsuki sighs. Do they have to be horror poems? Well, it is Halloween, isn't it? If you really want to, Natsuki, you can write something different. No, it's fine. I can manage. It's just, we haven't shared poems since the festival. As predicted, the club room goes silent. The tension in the air is still painfully apparent, and all it took was a mention of the festival. Sayori and I exchange glances before Monica finally breaks the awkward silence. That is true. Well, I guess this will be where we start that up again. Monica's voice begins to trail off, but I start talking before the club devolves into another awkward silence. What about food? Ah, good question, Puka. Puka and I could bake cookies. Puka, does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds fine. I'm down. Great. How about the drinks, Yuri? I wonder what you're gonna recommend. Me? I could bring some refreshments. Excellent, thank you, Yuri. Sayori and I will bring chips and things like that. I have one question, Monica. Yeah, what is it? Where would we be having the party? Right here, in the club room. Wait, assuming we'll be having the party while it's dark out, will the school be closed? Yes, it will be. After seeing the devious grin on Sayori's face, I finally get it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm down, let's do it! You guys couldn't possibly be suggesting we break into the school. Bingo! Sayori! Monica, you let Sayori talk you into this? Well, truth be told, that's the one part I'm not particularly keen on. Maybe we could have it at one of your houses? Natsuki? No way, my dad would never let me have a party at our house. Come on, screw having it at our houses. Let's break into the school. We could get in so much trouble. Yuri, you're gonna bring something that's gonna get us in more trouble if we get caught, so it's okay. Come on, Yuri, live a little. Besides, you know how creepy it'll be. School during the night. You can't compare that to hosting it at one of our houses. Yeah, Puka's right. The school will be perfect. Yeah, plus I wonder who'd be the host. You think I want to be a host? No. Look at that. Little mustache growing in. I gotta shave it, though. Gotta shave it. It's gotta go. You know, Sayori, I never took you for a rule breaker. I'm actually kinda impressed. Sayori smiles a devilish grin. Yeah, Sayori's always had a mischievous side to her. Well, don't be so mean, Puka. Alright, sorry. You know I'm right, though. Sayori begins to jokingly pout, inciting a smile from me. If you guys really insist. Well, if everyone else is okay with it, then I suppose the school will do. Oh, before I forget, Yuri. Yes? Do you think you could do something atmosphere-related for the party, like what you did with the festival? Yuri closes her eyes and takes a breath. Yes, of course. It won't be exactly like the festival, if that's alright. Yeah, no problem. We'll sort out the finer details later, so don't worry. Oh, so poems, ghost stories, food, and what else? Ooh, costumes. Yes, costumes. Thank you, Sayori. Do we have to? Come on, Natsuki, please. It'll be fun, I swear. Fine. I'll dress up. Thank you. I can't wait to see what everyone will come up with. It'll surely be a sight to see. There's a general murmur of agreement between everyone. Alright, well, I think that's about it, and would you look at that? Right on time. Good talk today, guys. See you all later. Man, sadly, I'm skipping the Halloween event, because I don't really want to sit through that again. I mean, maybe. We'll see. But we won't be seeing it in this video. We'll be seeing it maybe another time. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and smash the like button. And also, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And hit that little bell so you know the next time I upload a video. Yeah. I'm out. Peace.